Assalamualaikum students. I am Mariam Naseem from Meme Grammar School. Today's our topic is ports and expansion slots and cards. You can see all of you have seen definitely these are different types of ports available on the system unit, and we're gonna discuss about these ports. And on laptops you have seen these types of ports. Let me show you laptop ports, and these are system unit ports. Okay, so what is a port? The point at which a peripheral attaches to. Peripheral is basically any input or output device. When you attach any input output device to a system, that portion of the system is known as port. Communicates with the system unit so that the peripheral can send data to or receive information from the computer. Once it is attached, you can receive the data from that peripheral device and you can send the data to peripheral device also. External devices often attaches by a cable to a port on the system unit. The term jack is sometimes used to identify audio and video ports. The front and back of system unit on the desktop personal computer contains many ports. All of you are familiar with these. The ports of the notebook computers, including notebook and tablet PCs, are on the back and front sides also. Okay, and let me show you some different ports. These are different types of ports. All of you are familiar with these ports. This is a ये इस टाइप का शो होता है आपको USB port, and that is a connector image. And type B, these are different categories, and you can see by zooming it also. Okay, then let's just discuss about the expansion slots and cards. Okay, then we have expansion slots and cards. Expansion card. What does expansion card means? An expansion card is an electronic cardboard that is used to add extra functionality to a computer. Expansion cards contain edge connectors that are used to create an electronic link between motherboard and a card, thus enabling these two to communicate. Expansion cards are also known as add-on cards or interface cards. Basically, it helps the computer to perform some extra functionality. Once, for example, definitely if we want to insert expansion card, we need expansion slot also in the system unit. So what is expansion slot? An expansion slot is a socket on the motherboard that is used to insert an expansion card, which provides additional features to a computer such as video, sound, advanced graphics, Ethernet, or memory. The expansion card has an edge connector that fits precisely into the expansion slot, as well as a row of contacts that is designed to establish an electrical connection between the motherboard and the electronics on the card, which are mostly integrated circuits. Depending on the form factor of the case and motherboard, a computer system generally can have anywhere from 1 to 7 expansion slots. With the backplane system, up to 19 expansion cards can be installed. So let's just discuss it from the book also. Okay students, let's just discuss from the book, page number 27, topic ports. Port is an interface for connecting various devices to the system unit. You have to highlight this. These are located on the motherboard and are usually seen at the back of the system unit. There are various types of ports for connecting keyboard, mouse, monitor, microphone, speakers, and other input-output devices. And you can see in the figure also. These are HDMI, DVI, VGA, USB port, LAN for internet connection, audio, audio out, input, audio output, then miscellaneous. In modern computer, USB universal serial bus, HDMI, high definition multimedia interface, DVI digital visual interface, audio, and LAN ports are used for connecting various devices to the computer. These devices include digital camera, scanner, printer, external hard disk or DVD writer, and USB memory. Then we have expansion slots and expansion cards. Expansion slots are being narrow sockets on the motherboard used for installing expansion cards. Expansion cards are small circuit boards. These cards add new capabilities as we have discussed before. It allows the computer to perform some additional functionalities. Commonly used expansion cards are sound card, graphics card, modem card, and network card. In modern computers, these cards are built in on the motherboard. A network card is shown in this figure also. This is a figure 145, okay, not 143. You can see over here also the network card. Topic is basic operations of a computer system, and there are basically in your book it is given that there are 4 basic operations, but there is the 5th one also, and we're going to discuss about these. Number 1 is inputting. Input, as its name indicates, it basically gives the input to a data. The process of entering data and instructions into the computer system is known as inputting. Basically, users enter data and instructions into the computer through keyboard or mouse. It can also be provided to a computer from a storage devices such as hard disk, CD, USB. The input data instructions are stored in a memory for further processing also. Then we have storing, or a storage operation you can also call it. Saving data and instructions to make them readily available for initial or additional processing whenever required, and data can be stored for a future purpose also. On the page number 28, topic basic operations of a computer, and you can see in the book input operations, processing operations, storage operations, and output operations. Here is also one diagram given. Okay, you can see the diagram also. Input is going for process, then when the processing is done, it sees whether it has to store information or not. Then after all this process, it gives you a output. This is the simplest diagram of basic operations of a computer. Then we have discussed about the input operations, processing operations, storage operations, and output operations. Our next topic will be computer software, and we're going to discuss about it in the next lesson. I'll be giving you a homework in the description also. So please check the description of the YouTube link, please.